Just because you had the best intentions doesn't mean you didn't leave an offense. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video, man. You know, a lot of times we end up in situations, whether it's circumstance-based or, you know, we put ourselves in these situations and we end up making decisions that in the moment feels like the best decision to make. You can have the greatest intentions to make it. You can have the greatest thoughts behind it and want to follow up with those intentions. But the reality is that you still left an offense. You know, how many times, you know, have you experienced your life where there was a situation, whether it was a co-worker, a friendship, a relationship, you know, some sort of bond with another human being, and a decision was made. And once the decision was made, even though you had the best intentions based on the decision output, right, the offense was still there. And I think a lot of times we tend to confuse, okay, I had the best intentions, so I didn't offend anybody, right? I feel like a lot of times we get into this headspace of, because I had the right intention, no one got hurt, no one got offended, no one was slapped in the face, so to speak, right? No one was damaged in a way. And, you know, that's simply just not the case. You know, a part of, I think, growth and just becoming a better human being is realizing that that's such a falsehood, right? Right? And I don't mean mundane stuff, like, okay, you went to go help out with, like, you know, something really mundane, like you went to go move a broom, and wow, your intention was to move the broom to get it out of the way so that you and your partner can help clean up whatever y'all doing. The broom falls and makes an even bigger mess. You get what I'm saying? I'm not talking about something mundane like that. I'm talking about choices that have consequences that can make or break relationships. That's what I'm talking about, right? And I find it very easy to dismiss our bad behavior because we can always say, hey, that wasn't my intention. But the offense is still there. You get what I'm saying? So to grow as beings, I think it's very important to really identify, is the intention worth the action? Right? Because sometimes we can get a lot done without doing much of anything. Right? I know for anybody watching this video, certain situations where you have made choices, the choices didn't pan out, and looking back at those scenarios, you can see in different parts of your life where you were like, okay, if I'd have just done nothing, maybe you would have gotten a better or the same result. So where I'm at in life, man, like I said, I'm not here to give really any advice, just perspective. You know, because what works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. But I've been here 29 years young. And if my perspective can help somebody avoid some of the pitfalls that life has thrown at me, I would much rather do that. So, in conclusion, just because you have good intentions doesn't mean you should still commit to the action. Because the action can cost you. It's your boy Ozzy, man. See y'all later.